Hello everyone. I'm having a wardrobe conundrum. There's two options. There's two options with shirts like this, and I can't decide if I want to go for the full button to the tippity top, or do we want like a real open sitch? You can do like Dad on the beach in Florida level open, or do we want to like fully do her up and go more like schoolboy but on shrooms? I'm a fraud in this shirt. I don't do drugs. Maybe someday. A girl can dream. We all have our goals. I'm feeling unhinged this morning. We're off the rails. Welcome to this video. Welcome to my channel if you're new here. My name is Alayna Joy. I make videos mostly about the LGBTQ community here on this channel, and sometimes I react to your juiciest, spiciest, gayest secrets. And that's what we're here to do today. If you have a secret that you'd like to share with me so I can share it anonymously with the entire internet, the form is linked in the description. Other than that, housekeeping stuff. Have you followed me on Instagram yet? That is where the magic happens. And by magic, I mean so much climbing content. It's just me like trying to learn how to climb and be better at it, and stronger and faster and harder and gooder. Oh my god, there's over 6,000 secrets. I dated a girl for a whole year and she wasn't even gay. Also, I hid my sexuality and flirted with guys at my school so that they would vote for me in a student election, and it worked. Problematic of me, I know, but I'm a reformed woman now. I mean, get it, girl. You do what you gotta do. Date straight women. Flirt with men for personal gain. We're all just doing our best. And you, especially, you're doing the best. Good job, 10 out of 10. When I was younger, my parents always told me to love everyone equally. Little do they know I turned out pan. Oh! Okay, I didn't get it at first. I thought they were saying they told this person to love everyone equally, but then because they're pan, the parents... That dog was a bear. I thought this person was saying that their parents loved everyone until they found out they were pansexual, but they're saying that like because they're pansexual, they like love everyone, regardless of gender. All genders are loved by the pansexuals. What? Okay, I'm reading this one not for the compliment, but for the the ending. What's your gayest secret? My gayest secret is I think you're really attractive. Stomps light up Skechers. I mean, it's doing it for me. Light up Skechers or GTFO? I need to wear a different shirt. Oh, I feel like this is probably a pretty common experience. I used to pretend I was a boy on Roblox and Discord so that I could get a girlfriend. Did not every single one of us at some point pretend to be another gender so that we could date the same gender as us? I totally did that. I did that on, oh, what was it called? What was that? Hoblas? Hablab? This is the kind of thing that I'm hoping in my reading it back to you and you hearing the words that you've written out loud will make this a whole lot less confusing. Let's just read this together, shall we? Well, I think I'm bisexual, but I don't find men attractive. I think I'm just scared of the term lesbian, as in my eyes, it's a harsh term for me. Totally fair, I think that's a really common experience. When I think about when I'm happy, I picture it with a woman, but I picture everyone else happy because I'm with a man. So your happiness would be with a woman, but you think that other people want you to be with a man. I'm just all around confused and wish I could find the answer. Like, am I actually lesbian or am I bisexual? But you guess I suppose I want one or the other, not both. I don't know, I'm confusing as hell. You've really laid it out here. I think I'm bisexual, but I don't find men attractive. Like, I'm not the expert, because I'm not bisexual myself, but I'm pretty sure bisexual folks find men attractive. That's part of being bisexual, right? Although, to be fair, some folks use bisexual as a term that's like attracted to two genders, and one of those doesn't have to be men. I don't think that's necessarily relevant to your comment. Just fun learning for everybody else. I'm crushing over my best friend. Classic. I don't think we are anymore. I think she replaced me with another girl she met 3 months ago. And she's touching me a lot. And by touching, I don't mean innocent stuff. Like, she's saying she likes men and telling me I'm like her sister, but she kissed me multiple times on my neck like it's complicated. Well, now I'm jealous of her new best friend. This is pathetic. I can't believe I did this. I made up a love story with an old friend of mine, showed her the friend's Instagram and stuff. I thought she would get jealous or something. I feel terrible because now I'm just making up updates to her on my non-existent love life. And the other day I realized I f***ing believe my own lie too. I just know you'll recommend therapy. Yes, have you heard of BetterHelp? It's linked in the description. Yes, kitten, you can come back up on my lap. You made up a whole other life to make your friend jealous. Oh no. I think you're just gonna have to keep that up for the rest of your life. I think that the only solution here is you have a fake breakup with your fake love, tell your friend, fake a grieving process, fake heartbreak, and then never talk about it ever again. That seems like the only rational option here. Oh no. Just the first sentence, you know where this is going. I have this blanket that is silky smooth. If you were like reading a book and you read that line, so innocent, so innocuous. In this video, you hear that line, we all know where this is going. Had it since I was really young and still have it now. It always felt really good caressing it, so I wondered how it would feel if I used it on my, you know. And needless to say, always used it to get off from then on. And that's not even the secret. One day, when me and my friend had a sleepover, I told her I was gonna go buy some snacks at a store downstairs. I forgot my purse, went back, and caught her getting off while sniffing my blanket. But that's not all. Been dating her for a year now. Just the start to a beautiful relationship. Well, at least you know she likes the smell of your you-know. One day my dad walked into my room and yelled, "I don't care if you're f***ing gay, you need to get your chemistry grade up." Months before I actually came out. Priorities. Your dad's got his priorities straight. Gay? Low-hanging fruit. That joke was low-hanging fruit. These are great today. Let me just say, I've just like jumped in at the 6,000 mark and the secrets have been excellent. Aw, my girlfriend of a year thought she was straight. As it turns out, I'm trans and she still loves me. I love queer love. I love all love. We all love. But queer love? There's something chef's kiss about it, you know? Of course you do. You're watching this video. This is so gay. I have a massive crush on a professor. She's cute and also queer, but honestly she's just so damn smart and her speaking voice is attractive and she's just ugh. Well, anyway, I fantasize about hooking up with her often, but she's married. I can't handle how sweet this is. And I, even in this fantasy, don't want to put her in a precarious position, so I imagine her wife joining us. So I fantasize about having threesomes with her and her wife so that they aren't cheating on each other and I feel like I'm not a complete homewrecker. I pretty much imagine a whole scenario instead of just some quick and dirty hookup. Like, imagine loving women so much that even in your fantasies, you don't want to complicate their life. Like even in your own head. The safest place where you could do literally anything and it would have no impact on the outside world. You're like, oh, but like, I don't want to mess up her life though. So like, I guess her wife can join us. Oh my God, that might be the gayest secret that I've read to date. Well done. Welp, this is embarrassing, so I'll just get right to it. It's not embarrassing. I guarantee you so many people are gonna share this experience. I cannot without a vibrator. I never have, as quite early in my teen years, I got a vibrator. Very common experience. Nothing to be embarrassed about at all. Especially now that there's like so many good options out there. Like, hello, Adam and Eve. Love, honey. Now that I'm out and proud, it makes having sex with women so much more intimidating, as I can't even do anything to myself right. How the f am I gonna know what to do? Okay, again, not embarrassing, totally valid concern. I don't like the idea that you can't even do anything to yourself right. That's not what's happening here. Just because you use toys to get off doesn't mean that you don't know how to touch yourself or touch somebody else in a way that feels good. I would invite you to explore touching your own body, and eventually, when the opportunity arises, explore touching somebody else's body just in a way that feels good. Not in a way that you're like, how am I gonna get this person off? How am I gonna get myself off? Like, how am I gonna get there? No race to the finish line. Take the finish line out of the equation. And that's how you'll figure out how to be able to touch somebody else. I'm feeling off the rails today. Let's talk a little bit about actual mechanics, right? There's 3 common motions. I can't believe I'm talking about this. You have up and down, side to side, circular. That's a good place to start, right? And you start very gentle and then communicate and ask, does this feel good? Do you like this better, or does this feel better? Like, just simple questions. But I find you start slow and gentle and then like pay attention to how she's responding as you progress. Alternatively, always an option, ask her to show you. I really don't want you to feel like you are somehow inadequate because you use toys on yourself. Those things don't equate each other, you know? My gay awakening was when I was in the psych ward. We have a lot of like gay awakenings during church camp. This is a first. Haven't seen psych ward before. Another person who feels confused that I'm hoping I will help by just saying the words out loud back to you. Okay, so I've been going back and forth for a while between being straight and bi, and I'm still figuring that out. But the thing is, while I only do that thing when I think about women. But I don't see myself in a relationship with anyone but a man. I'm still attracted to men, but women just do it for me sexually. I don't know, I'm confusing myself every day. Love you and your content, by the way. Like, you've literally said it. You have said it, you've answered your question within the question. I don't see myself in a relationship with anyone but a man, okay? So that's romantic attraction to men. I'm still attracted to men, so sexual attraction to men, but women just do it for me sexually. So sexual attraction to women and men. Bisexuality. I think that there's a lot of gatekeeping within the queer community, whether we realize it or not, making women feel like you have to be or feel or have done X, Y, Z in order to be a valid queer person or in order to be accepted into the community. It leads to people having doubts and questions like this person feeling like they know they're sexually attracted to women, but because they can't see themselves in a relationship with a woman, they're like, I don't know if my queerness is enough. I don't know if my queerness is valid. When it's like, if you feel queer, if you feel bi attraction, then that's it. You know, if that label feels good to you and if that's something that makes you feel authentic, then that's enough. You can want to be in relationships with men and be queer. Like, that's okay. You got this. You're in it. One of us. One of us. Okay, we're gonna do this one for this person and Jocelyn. I have this huge crush on one of my friends. She's super cute and I'm almost positive she's bi because 1, the vibes she gives off, immaculate. Obviously, I can just see it. I can feel it now. I feel the vibes too, and I don't even know her. 2, she's referenced a Girl in Red song while hanging out. 3, we've held hands many times, but that's also a thing straight gal pals do. And I'm positive she knows I'm gay. Here's the thing. She has a boyfriend and I'm pretty sure they're in a happy relationship. What the f do I do? I don't want their relationship to end, but I also really want to be with her. You know what? Fuck it. Jocelyn, if you see this, please break up with your boyfriend so I can be with you. Sincerely, the girl with short hair and painted black nails who wears a suit to church. Yeah, you do. Jocelyn, girl, you're missing out. Short hair, black painted nails, and a suit in church. Young Alayna would have passed away. Oh no. Hey Alayna, love your videos, always rays of sunshine. Hi, thank you. My queer secret is about that one time I went to my father's place to enjoy the hot tub with a group of friends. You just know. With that opening line, you just know this is gonna be good. In this group of friends, there was this dude, I'm a cis dude myself, who was really hot and one of my best friends at the time, and also really gay. We were partying and all were very close, so the night was hot. So the point is, I never did anything with men in my life before this point, except kissing, because my dad drove the homophobic hate in my brain quite early on. This night, I ended up having sex in front of my father's camera with my friend. Still don't know if my father never told me about seeing the feed or if it's just buried in his archive of footage somewhere to this day. How do you sleep at night, sir? If there was an ounce of a possibility, an iota of a chance that footage like that of me existed in any sort of proximity to my parents, I would throw myself off of this earth. I would never sleep again. I would never sleep again. I just want to congratulate you on like still being with us, sir. And also on the very hot, fun night. Great job. I have a homophobic girl best friend that I have a crush on. Oh, can it get more complicated than that? Why am I smiling? Why is that making me smile? There's something beautiful to me about this girl being a big old homophobe and having no idea that like you're pining after her in the midst of it. Like I'm just imagining the two of you like sitting and having coffee and her being like, I hate those gays, and you being like, yeah, me too. I'm sorry for you. I'm sorry for you in your heart. I don't know what it is about that that tickles me. In some backwards twisted part of my brain, it feels like revenge or like that like she's getting what she deserves. I don't know why being homophobic would mean that you deserve the love of a queer person. Like that's not what I mean. I don't know. I hope she comes around. Oh no. This is like the self-pleasure episode. Yikes. I was at a sleepover with my best friend, who's the most innocent person I know, and we are 100% platonic. She accidentally set an alarm for 6:10 a.m. instead of p.m., so I was woken up by this alarm going off really loudly. I stumbled over the mattress she was on, turned it off, and fell back into bed. Then I realized she was still asleep, which is so weird because they usually sleep really lightly. So I'm lying in bed awake at 6 in the morning, trying to remember my dream, and all of a sudden it came rushing back to me. I had a dream about my sort of friends with benefits. It was the most detailed smexy times dream I had ever had, and for some reason at a sleepover with my best friend. So I did what any logical horny gay would do. I rubbed one out at 6 in the morning next to my sleeping best friend. She never found out and never will. Please don't touch yourself in bed with somebody else, like without them knowing and consenting to it. Why are there so many secrets like that? Like who is doing this and how? I hate it. Oh man. I know I keep saying last one, I just want to keep reading them, they're so fun. I've been with a man for 8 years, married for 5, and recently came out as bisexual. I love my husband and have no intention of ending the marriage, but I can't help but think what it would be like to experience being with a woman instead. I guess it's because I came out in my mid-30s, so I have never known. That's so hard. I hear this a lot. Coming out and figuring out who you are and what you want and how you identify, it's complicated enough. There's an added layer of difficulty when you're trying to figure these things out while in a monogamous relationship. And I don't know what the answer is. For me, I needed to go out and explore those feelings. When I was in a relationship and I was discovering this queer part of myself, I knew it was something that I needed to experience. And I was lucky enough to have a partner that was happy for and supportive of that exploration, but I know that not everybody's in that situation. I would suggest just having a conversation with your husband. It's hard because I also want to say that like you have one life to live, you know, like you've got one. And I hate the idea of somebody living their entire life wanting to experience something and never getting to do that for whatever reason. I recognize that this isn't a reality for everyone, I recognize that, but I still would hope that a partner would understand that this is something important to who you are as a person, like that's important to your core being, and like this is something that you want and maybe need to know. Not everybody does. Not everybody does want to or need to have those experiences, and that's fine. I would hope that you wouldn't deprive yourself of something in order to avoid a difficult conversation. I don't know. What does everyone think in the comments? I would love to know more people's opinions. What? Okay, last one for real. We're back to a few years back, I got more involved in the LGBT community online and posted some suggestive content. This achieved my goal of getting DMs from cute girls. This one specific one caught my eye and we started talking and clicked quickly. Long story short, we went on a call and I watched her while she called me mommy. Still haven't had IRL sex though. I'm not laughing at you. It's almost more pride. You are all out there like really just getting it, you know? And I'm proud of you for that. I'm gonna end it there. That's it for today's secrets. If you have anything that you would like to share with me so I can share with the entire internet, the link is in the description. Again, follow me on Instagram. Don't miss out on the magic. Thank you for watching. An extra thank you to my VIP patrons, as always, my vitally important producers. You all make my world go round and are the reason that I can keep making content like this where I don't have to worry about if I do get age restricted or demonetized because of the things that I talk about. I appreciate you every day, forever and always. Plus, there's a ton of great perks over there. If any of you haven't checked out my Patreon, every single month I post an entire bonus video over on my Patreon. There's over 20 that already live there. We have a private Discord. We have a group that does private hangouts. And next month for my birthday, there's something extra special coming, but I'll talk more about that then. Definitely check it out if you haven't already. It'll be linked in the description. And that's it. I love you very much, and I will see you in the next one. Bye! Oh my god. This one's really explicit. We haven't gotten something this explicit yet. I don't know if I can read this. I'm not gonna read this, but let me give you the gist of it.